Hi everyone. I figured today while I'm waterproofing my rain flies here in the ground tarp, this is for my Sarah Design light meteor tent. I think that's what it's called. It's for 2 people. It weighs in about 6.5 pounds with everything, including the ground tarp or the ground sheet, the footprint over here. I figured I'd do a quick video of my sleeping stuff and also how I stay out there. No, I'm not into hammocks yet, but I have been thinking about it, as some of you guys know. So anyways, this is a tie back, as you guys know, and the video is not quite showing it, but I have roughly about half a foot on the head end and the foot end, so that I can actually push the mat to the very edge of one side and be able to put my pack somewhere. Or I may also carry a smaller sheet like this one, or maybe only carry the sheet, depending on what I'm doing, to either put my pack on it when I'm just sorting out stuff, you know, like taking out my clothes and things, and I don't want to put it on the wet ground or something. I'll put it on top of here so it stays dry and clean. Or I might use it to sit on while I'm out and about. There's also one of the thermal pad rest seats. I don't carry this all the time, but if I do have my dog, she'll be carrying her pack because she might be sleeping on this instead. Yes, she does. Okay, so let me get that out of the way. So, sleeping bags. I actually have 2 of these guys, and they zip up together so 2 can sleep comfortably together. But anyways, as you see, it's really, really small. Kind of hug it a little bit so you guys can see the size of it. It's really small, really lightweight. I think it comes in about 2.5 to 3 pounds. Maybe, I don't know, it's light enough that you don't really notice it at all. It's rated for 3 Celsius, 3 to 5 I guess I should say that. It is synthetic, and it's a really warm bag for me. My last trip I did, you know, when it hit the -2 and whatever else, it was good enough to keep me going with I had a base layer on and a small tight-fitting polyester shirt on, and it was warm enough. And also, I was thinking of getting maybe like a fleece liner or something like that, because on that trip, I grabbed one of these cheap 100% polyester blankets that you can buy anywhere for like $3-4. And basically, I shut it down to just my one base layer of Helly-Hansen dry fit, and wrapped myself in this, and inside the sleeping bag, the thermometer showed at least -2. I didn't take a really close look at the temperature that night, but I know it was around -2, and I was toasty warm. So I was thinking of maybe buying another one of these guys and just stitching it together rather than spending the, what is it? I think like $30 and up to buy a really nice bag. Liner, sorry, I should say. So this is a Mountain Craft, and this same bag is same kind of style and stuff's made by Lumisoft, I think it is, or Lamar or something like that, and a whole bunch of other sleeping companies out there. And they're very, very small. It's got nice little tiles so you can hang it out to dry and things like that, or attach it to something else. So it's got 2 tie cords, the one for the around the shoulder to keep you nice and warm. I think that's called the draft collar, right? And then you got the one on the outside for the hoodie. So it's my favorite all-around sleeping bag. All right, and these guys, if you live in the States and not in Canada, I've seen a lot of these go on sale for about $70, $60-70. It may not be the 100% exact same one, because I saw like it didn't have the shoulder, the draft collar. But that's pretty cheap to get you in some really lightweight sleeping bag that has a little bit of water repelling feature to it as well. So that's really cool. I'm just going to put that aside and fix everything up later. This bag here, as you see, it's pretty small as well. I'll show the back end side of it. But I'm not going to pull this one out. There's a reason why. Excuse me. It is made from wood stock. The company is no longer around. It uses the Pertex material, and it's a down-filled sleeping bag. It's a really high quality filled down sleeping bag, and as you see, I can compress it way more, but I'm not, because I usually don't even store my sleeping bags like this. I store it in a pillowcase, both of them, or all three of them, because I have another one. Not taking it out because this is 15 plus years old. It was rated for minus 27 Celsius. This is what I used when I was doing a lot of my mountain hiking in the snow and stuff. The down in it is finally starting to leak out. So just because of all the sentimental values I have in it, I try not to take it out and stuff it in too much. But anyways, that's how it kind of looks like. I absolutely love this sleeping bag. I have not bought a replacement for it yet because I'm too cheap and I don't want to spend that money yet. But it's heavily compressible and it gets even smaller. Minus 27 Celsius, folks. This is a super duper warm bag. I've never ever gone cold in it. If I accidentally use it, and even if I even use it during the fall time or even mild like minus 5 Celsius in the tent, it's unzipped because it's that hot. But anyways, like I said, this one's my main go-to sleeping bag because it does most of the job for me. And again, I'm thinking of maybe doing like a liner or something like that to increase its warmth. Okay, let's see. Luxury item, don't always carry it. Carry it more for like car camping and stuff. This is a pillow. So, this pillow is as old as my down-filled sleeping bag. And maybe in a different video, I'll do a video about, well, just talking about down and synthetics and stuff like that. But you know, Google, YouTube, tons of existing knowledge out there. Probably someone who can explain it way better than I can anyways. So anyways, that's my sleeping bag and my pillow. This is a Thermarest Trail Light pad. It's not the lightest one around. It's not the biggest one around either, but it's a good size, good width. Length is really good. My hand and my toes are on it. Well, the majority of it, I should say, but it's good enough. It's not something to complain about. I'm not ready to spend here in Canada $150, maybe even a bit more for the Neo Air, the yellow one that's really super duper lightweight. That's good enough. I can carry it. I just put it at the bottom of my pack or the top of my pack. But it's still a heck of a lot lighter than one of these guys. Look how big he is. Like, it's way bigger. But again, this one is a base camp mat. It's an expedition mat. This is super comfortable. I think this one has like a freaking R rating of almost 5 or something dumb like that. But yeah, it's really comfortable, and it inflates to something like 3.5 inches thick. That's really thick. I forgot the specs on this guy, but it's just your typical Thermarest Trail Light mat. It's a good way just to get, if you don't have a mat, can't really go wrong with it. It's not that expensive. If you get on sale here in Canada, you might be able to find it for $40. Otherwise, it's usually sitting around $70, $69.99 with a slight discount. Otherwise, I think it's $80. But again, great way to get into it. So, as I mentioned, I have the Sierra Design Light Meteor 2 tent. But when I don't use my tent, I'll be using my Gore-Tex bivy. So, it's well used, as you see. Actually, I picked up another Gore-Tex bivy recently. So this is it with the collar and the hoodie. So you got your tie down. Sometimes I'll put the mat right inside, and that way it kind of gives me that really good waterproofing even for the mat. And my sleeping bag, of course, goes inside. Not much to talk about. It's just my Gore-Tex bivy that I'll use. And along with the Gore-Tex bivy, of course, I want something to cover myself. This is my tarp. Sizing on it. It's 2.2 meters by 3 point something. It's pretty good size. It's bigger than the Integral Design tarp. I'm not gonna fully pull it out, but it's a sill tarp, so it's really lightweight, and yeah, it's not bad. I did pay a premium for this. It was about $75, almost 80. It's just really expensive stuff up here in Canada, but anyways, it still ended up being a little bit cheaper than the Integral Design stuff, and I really like it. It's got lots of the garments, the hose and stuff, and the tie downs, and It's got the reinforced, like if you look at the stitching right there. Guess I should be looking at the camera to make sure you guys can see that. So yeah, I use this for various different types of configurations. You know, you can do your pyramid, A-frame, or just, you know, if I have the Gore-Tex bivy, because it is water resistant. I don't want to say waterproof and jinx myself, but so far it's been pretty good. I've once let it soak about this much, and I was using the tarp for width and to cover my head, and had it kind of slanting down a little bit to block out the rain and the wind that would come in and blow into my face, and it worked very, very well. So, am I missing anything? Nope, I think that's about it. So that's my sleeping bags, the luxury pillow, the mat, my tarp, Gore-Tex bivy. What I want to do with the sleeping liner, I'm just going to be getting a 100% polyester thing so that it can wick away my sweat or the heat or whatever better and keep me nice and dry and cozy. Since I'm rolling at this tarp and you guys are watching, you can make it a lot smaller. This is just the normal bag that comes in that I store it, and as you see, it's a really big bag. You can really make this guy a lot smaller. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.